guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my December wrap up. December is my slumpiest month of the year, even more so than November. It just always happens that way. I don't know why. I guess because I'm like burnt out, and then I'm just trying to have time with family, and yeah, so I just don't read a lot in December. And you're going to see that in this wrap up because I only read 3 books. I did, however, start The Godfather in December on audiobook, which I did not finish. So hopefully in my January wrap up you'll hear me talk about that, but I am enjoying that audiobook. But as far as reads that I did finish, I will just start talking to you about. The first book I finished in December was Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I was rereading my favorite books in hopes of actually reading in December, which I guess I kind of did because I read a little bit. But anyways, Throne of Glass, as we all know, is my favorite series of all time. I really love Selena. I love how strong she is and how she stands up for things that she believes in, even though she gets, I don't want to use the word scared, but even though she kind of wants to run away from things sometimes, but she still sticks around and does the right thing. And she's just an amazing badass assassin, and I just love this series so much. So obviously I did give this 5 out of 5 stars on my reread, which is like my 4th time rereading. Then I read Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia. This is a book about Zora, and Zora hunts fire starters, but she gets blamed for the fires because she obviously is there like when the fires happen because she's hunting the fire starters, but she gets blamed for being the starter even though she's not. She's the good person, and she tries to do things around her neighborhoods to, you know, fix things that are broken to like prove herself, but she just keeps being shunned. And ghosts exist in her city. She lives in Adamsville, Indiana, and this book is pitched as for fans of Stranger Things, which I can see and agree. But if you're looking for Stranger Things like story, like, no, this is not it. Like this is not it. It's completely different. Honestly, I thought I would get more from this than I actually did. I had really high hopes for this. I thought it was going to be a little bit more scary, but it wasn't. I did end up giving this 3 out of 5 stars, but I do think it was well written and I did have fun, but it just wasn't as amazing as I had thought, so I did only give it the 3. The final book I read in the month of December is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the continuation of Throne of Glass, and this is Selena after she, I didn't say earlier, but in Throne of Glass she's in the King's competition, and this is after the competition. So the story just continues and it's so great. It just keeps getting more detailed and you keep learning more things and more secrets and more magic. And what else could I say? It's my, I mean, I could say a lot more. I could go on forever and ever, but this video is pretty short because, like I said, I did only read 3 books. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. Honestly, I wish I had more books to talk about because this video is so short, but it is what it is. December just was slumpy for me, and actually moving forward into January, it is, what is today? Today is January 13th, and I've only read 1 book so far this month, which usually by this point I will have read at least like 4 or 5, and I'm still, I guess, getting into the swing of things. I've actually been doing like a lot of other things besides reading, and it's okay because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because then I'm not reading for fun, which at the end of the day, this is a hobby. I love reading because it's fun for me. It's exciting. It's, if you know, you guys are readers too, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're doing it as a chore, then it's just not even worth it. So I've just been taking this time to just read at a different pace than I'm used to reading, which I know I'll get back into it. I know I'll start reading more, and it's just, I have to take it with what it is. I'm reading slower right now, and that's okay. I don't need to compare myself to others. I guess we're having a discussion. I'm sure other people have felt like this plenty of times, that they see other readers reading at a faster pace and it makes them put pressure on themselves, and I have done that in the past and I refuse to do that this year. So it's okay that it's January 13th and I've only read one book. I will read at my own pace, and I will read. Also, this year I want to read more things that I love, that I know I will love in a book, and I don't want to read things just because other people are hyping them, even though those aren't my kinds of books. Which I honestly read outside of my comfort zone a lot. I like to read different things and try out different things, and I'm sure you could see that by my wrap-ups on my channel. But this year I do want to focus in more on books that I know have the quality of things that I love in books. So with that being said, I'm a mess. I'm not reading. We're working through this. So yes, that is my December wrap-up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys read in December, as I would still love to hear, even though it's a little further on into the new year. As always, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you're looking for me on any other social medias, you can find those linked down below. And I just hope you guys have a beautiful day, and may the force be with you. Bye!